Hello Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Cancer, today we're going to look into your person's energy. We're going to see how they're currently viewing this relationship with you, how they feel about it, and what actions they plan on taking in your direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Cancer, let's get started. Okay. What's the overall energy for the person Cancer is connecting with or will be connecting with? So we do have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, this could definitely represent somebody wanting to reconcile with you. Of course, you may want to reconcile with someone here. Sometimes I tend to look at reconciliation as a connection between two people who could have shared many past lives with one another. So for example, you might find yourself connecting with someone fairly new, but that fairly new person makes you feel like you've known them your whole entire life, even though technically speaking, you haven't. So however resonates with you in your particular situation. But let's see how they're currently viewing their relationship with you. How does this person currently view their relationship with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. So we do have the Knight of Cups. We do have the Four of Wands. We also have the Judgment card to the Wheel of Fortune. And then we also have the Nine of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords to the Lovers. So I'm getting two different storylines. So take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. For some of you, this could have a lot to do with somebody wanting to reconcile with you. This to me feels like an energy of somebody running after you. Now, whoever this person is that's running after you, it's clearly somebody who doesn't want to lose you. It's clearly somebody who does have a whole lot of love for you. But this person sees you moving forward, moving on with your life and not even thinking about it twice, which is causing this person to get up and take action in your direction and run after you. I do see this person actually being able to pull a reconciliation off with you in the end. So I do see you definitely giving this person a second chance, because I do see this entire situation playing out in their favor. So they will get the outcome that they want with you as far as this reconciliation between the two of you is concerned. Now, if this is a new relationship, somebody definitely has the hots for you. Whoever this person is, they're definitely pining after you and what they want with you. This person does view you as somebody who's very, very desirable in their eyes. I am definitely getting that strongly. So this person does have a lot of desire for you. But I do see this person going out of their way to like woo you and impress you. I am definitely getting that as well. But I do feel like it's only a matter of time before this person wants to take things a step further with you as far as like, pop the question is concerned. This is somebody who does, want to make things official between the two of you. And believe it or not, I do believe that you will turn around and say yes to this person. Okay. How does this person currently feel? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups, we got the Eight of Pentacles, and then we also have the Five of Swords. Okay, if this is somebody that you have a lot of history with, okay, I do see this person trying their hardest to like right their wrongs and just simply make things right with you. I am definitely getting that, but there's an energy of them essentially feeling like you're kind of holding what it is that they essentially put you through over their head, to the point where they kind of feel like there's nothing that they could possibly say and or do that could potentially cause them to be able to like redeem themselves within this dynamic that they share with you. They just want your forgiveness, and they just want you to see that they're really, really trying to gain your trust back, to gain your love back, to make you feel safe and secure with them all over again. But this whole them essentially feeling like you're using the stuff that they've put you through in the past over their head time and time again, it really is discouraging them. This person just wants you to see that they're really trying here to like make things right with you and just kind of make the situation right as much as they possibly can. But this person does kind of feel like, man, like everything that I'm doing, I don't know, it just kind of makes me feel like it's just not working. You know what I mean? It's just not working. It's just not working. Okay. Now, if this is somebody brand new that we're talking about here, This person does come off to me as somebody who's gonna find themselves becoming very like territorial and like possessive of you. You know, it's kind of like this person is looking at you like you are very, very desirable in their eyes as well as in everybody else's eyes. So I am definitely getting that this person is going to start to become like very, very territorial as well as like possessive over you. You know, this is that type of person that feels like they have competition. This is that type of person that feels like everybody wants you. So you might start to see this person's possessive side, territorial side. You know, at the end of the day, this person looks at you like you basically belong to them, like you're their property. They don't want anybody touching you. They don't want anybody looking at you. They don't want anybody trying to ask you for your number. They don't want anybody like talking to you, looking in your direction. Like this one over here, very crazy about you. I will say that. Very crazy, very territorial, very possessive. I am getting that. What actions? In other words, it kind of looks like you're going to start to see this person's possessive side if you haven't. So, okay. If you haven't seen it already. Now, if this is somebody that you have a lot of history with, we do have the King of Wands to the Three of Cups to the Queen of Wands. If it's somebody that you already have a lot of history with, Cancer, I do see things over time improving between the two of you. There may be some things that you're having a very difficult time forgiving them for and basically moving past, but I feel like over time, you know, things will essentially get better between you and this person. Again, over time. It's just going to take some time, you know, for you to kind of, you know, forgive this person and kind of move past, you know, the stuff that this person has basically put you through. I think that in the end, you guys are going to be able to, you know, work it out, you know, and kind of move past, you know, the things that have gone on in the past between the two of you. Now, if this is somebody brand new that we're talking about here, okay, this person, you might end up meeting like this person's like, you know, family members and or friends very soon. I am definitely getting that strongly. Or they might be meeting your family members and or friends very soon. I am getting like an energy of either them introducing you to like their family members and or friends, or you introducing them to like your family members and or friends. With the King and the Queen of Wands, another thing to just know about this dynamic that you guys currently find yourselves in is this. With the King and the Queen of Wands coming out here for the both of you, you know, this does definitely represent a very strong and intense connection between two people. These two typically find themselves very possessive and very like territorial of one another, which kind of explains as to why this person's going to like start to become very like possessive and territorial over you. They just can't help it, you know what I mean? And you're not going to be able to help it either. Believe it or not, you're going to get this way with them too. Like you're going to start to become very possessive and very territorial of, you know, them. That's just how the King and the Queen of Wands are with one another. These two are just known for being borderline crazy about one another. That's just how they are. So I am definitely getting that not only will you see this person's like very like possessive and territorial side very soon, they're going to eventually start to see yours, you know, as well. But yeah, with the King and the Queen of Wands coming out here, another thing that I want to kind of mention is this. And this kind of applies for those of you who are dealing with someone new or somebody that you already have a lot of history with. I've never seen the King and the Queen of Wands ever break up for good a day in my life. I've been doing this for 7 years. I've never seen these two break up for good. I've seen these two break up, but they always end up finding their way right back to one another. It's like these two just can't live without one another. It's something that I've definitely noticed about these two. Listen, the King and the Queen of Wands, it's a very like mysterious like connection, I would say, for me, because I cannot explain why these two I've never witnessed these two ever experience a permanent ending. I mean, this could definitely represent your forever person. I mean, that makes a little bit more logical sense that maybe that's just what it is. I don't know, maybe that's just what it is, that you finally met your forever person. I mean, this is going to be the person that you're going to grow old with, you know, that's definitely a possibility. But yeah, you know, no matter how much these two fight and argue and break up, they will always find themselves gravitating towards one another over and over and over and over again. So I don't know, I think it's safe to say that you've definitely met your forever person, regardless if this is somebody that you have history with or not. Let's see what the romance angels have to say about this connection. So we do have, well, I'm not surprised. We have codependency, very, very similar to the devil. Yeah, this could definitely represent somebody who has some type of, like, you know, obsession, you know what I mean? And it kind of looks like, you know, you're very obsessed with them and they're very obsessed with you. Y'all are obsessed with one another. Now, for some of you, like I said, this could be a new relationship. For others of you, this could definitely represent a connection between you and, you know, somebody that you already have a lot of history with. So like I said, take what resonates with you and then leave behind what doesn't. But regardless if this is a new relationship or not, y'all are both crazy about one another and possessive of one another and territorial of one another. Y'all are just crazy about one another. More of the story. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.